Yes, good morning. Welcome to Play Your Crafts right here on Crafters TV, brought to you by Crafters Company. My name's George Aiken, and as always, it's a pleasure to be back with you here on this Saturday morning, afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. Yes, it's a chance to have a little bit of fun while still doing a little bit of crafty goodness. Hope your Saturday's going well. It's great to have you here wherever you are. Remember, get in touch, all the usual places, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, and we'd love to read some of those comments out as well. Now, on Play Your Crafts Right, if you're brand new to us, every week we have a little competition, YouTube versus Facebook, and I need a competitor. I need someone to go up against, and well, we've got one of the best in the business. It's the wonderful Jan. Good morning, Jan.
Good morning. Honestly, I'm looking forward to this one. I don't think we've done a Play Your Crafts Right, so we've not had the challenge yet, have we?
No,
so,
we haven't.
Yeah, I think I've played it with some of the other presenters, but yeah, looking forward to it. And I know our George is up on all sorts of things, so I think I've got a battle on my hands this morning, George.
You say that, I've never won once yet.
Haven't you?
I've not won.
Oh, well,
Debbie Robinson wins me. It could be, who knows. I'll blame for Facebook and Jan will blame for YouTube. We'll explain a little bit more a little bit later on. But as always, got a jam-packed day here on Crafters TV. Couldn't forget 3 p.m. today UK time, 10 a.m. East Coast time. We've got our wonderful craft along. And then tonight at 7 p.m., 2 p.m. East Coast time, we've got something amazing. It's our wonderful craft house. It's the Totally Tiffany Takeover Special. Not easy for me to say. We've got loads of brand new launches from Tiffany. She'll be joining us a little bit later on. But couldn't for you now, we have got our wonderful penny sliders. And if you don't know what they are, Jan, tell us a little bit about our penny sliders.
I've just got a few samples to show you, just to give you a little bit of inspiration. And then our George is going to show you what we've got on offer in the bundle today, if you haven't got these already. And then we're going to do a demo with them to show you how they work. So lots of different designs, and the idea is that the dies cut the track to allow your penny to actually slide around. So just by turning the card, you can see how the little astronaut there is having a little twirl around in space all the way around the moon there, and they're just a really fun kinetic card that you can pop together. Lots of little extra stamps to add that detail into the card. So that one was over the moon. We've got the flying by with the little butterflies, and each one, the tracks are slightly different shape. So they're actually designed to go with the style, but there's nothing to say, you know, if you're buying this as a bundle, that you can't swap and change the tracks. So again, the little butterfly just sort of moves around, and when you turn the card, you should actually get him twirling about there as if he's flying around. So the concept's the same, lots of different designs. So again, over the rainbow, absolutely. Look, we go that way, Jan. Sometimes they get, when they're being packaged away, they get a little bit stuck, but you can see how he's just twirling around there.
I love that.
So it is literally all the same concept. I love this one.
That's gorgeous.
The little monkey there just hanging away in his hammock in the tree. So yeah, great for kiddie cards, you know, sort of something for them to actually play with and something to move about. The little bunny is all ears, and he's got his little up and down track there where those pennies slide through. They literally are a penny coin that we're going to use with them. We've got the little aeroplane there. So again, flying through the sky, different tracks in them. You can see how they all work just on there. And then I've got the little kitty as well. Really pretty. And then we're going to demo the boat. All right. So yeah, that's what's coming up first of all for you in the first part of our show.
Brilliant. Let me take you through the entire collection. This wonderful bundle that we've got on sale today, that incredible price, $55.93, $72.53. Today's price, you're getting the 8 different designs and over 110 different elements. That's the stamps and the dies in this collection. Look at that incredible price, and remember that platinum price as well. Club Inspire, you take an extra 20% off. Or if it's your first purchase on Club Inspire, that's the price you'll be paying. Let's take a closer look at the collection, the wonderful penny dies and the stamps. First of all, Janice has showed you this. It's the Over the Moon collection. There's our little astronaut twinkling around in space, or doing what every astronauts do. There he is going around. And again, you got all those wonderful stamps and the dies in here as well. You're getting the die to cut out the mechanism and the little rocket ships and the little planets. which will work with the stamps as well. You can see the little sentiments that you've got here. I'm over the moon for you, adventure awaits, and you mean the world to me. That is Over the Moon. Then we've got the next collection here, again with a wonderful butterfly. It's the Flying By collection with the stamps and the love heart mechanism in there as well, plus all the different sentiments that come with it. Then as well, you've got the Look for the Rainbow, one of my personal favourites. Love this with a little sunshine over the rainbow as well, with all the little sentiments. Look for the thanks sunshine, sending you sunshine and happiness throughout. Again, another great collection. Then you've got the Smooth Sailing with a little boat in there and the little lighthouse. I love that. Again, so many different great details that can be used, not just within this collection, but how many different times can you multi-use these. The Go Bananas collection with our little monkey, there he is as well, swinging on his trees. Then we've got the All Ears, our little rabbit bouncing away, again with that little carrot and cupcake stamp. Worth it alone for that there today. Then you've got the Sky's the Limit with the paper aeroplane. And the last but not least, Smitten as a Kitten with our wonderful little cat there, upside down, bless it. Now, this is a wonderful deal. Remember, like I said, you're getting 30% off by buying the entire bundle today. But if that's not for you, remember, you can buy them individually, or we've got a great multi-buy one for you. 2 for £18 or 2 for $24. A great collection. Head to the website crafterscompanion.com.co.uk.eu to see the full listings and our great deals that we've got on this, and not just this, but everything throughout the show. But I think it's important we have a look at how these are mechanisms and how they are made, because they're not complicated, and I can promise you that. Jan, where do we start with one of these cards?
Honestly, it's sort of one of those things that looks impressive. If you make these style of cards and gift them, they look impressive, but when we actually break it down into the steps, again, it's really simple to do. So we've got everything we need in the die set. You just need to choose your cardstock, maybe some inks if you're wanting to colour, things like that. So I'm going to choose Smooth Sailing, and in each set you're going to get some metal work. So we've actually got here the mechanism, which is almost in that sort of horseshoe shape. And then you've got elements to cut out some of the other pieces. So we've got the lighthouse, the little sailboat, a couple of clouds, and then the little circle. I'll talk about that in a couple of minutes when we get round to constructing it. So that one's there for a purpose. You also get the cutest little stamp sets with them. So again, you know, you've got the means of creating a scene, and that's what I'm going to do. I've sort of taken inspiration from the one that's on the packet here, and we're going to have a go at recreating something very similar to this one. So again, you know, you've got your lighthouse and your boat in there, your two key features, and then the sentiments: wish you smooth sailing, have a great trip, and sail away with me. So, you know, plenty of choice with things that are fitting the theme. And also in there, we've not left you to it. So not only have you got us demoing, if you like to watch it on video, they also come with a little instruction book which says clearly with photos and instructions how to construct these. So if you're, you know, if you prefer to have a written instruction, it's all there for you to follow in black and white. So what I'm going to do then, I've actually done quite a bit of prep because I wanted to concentrate on the mechanism and how that actually works for you. Okay, so I've started off with just my standard 5 3/4 card blank, which is the one that we cut out of our A4 here in the UK. It's the sort of the largest square card I can get out of A4. And then I've created a mat layer for it, just using some satin mirror card.
Love that card. In that
turquoise, it matches, doesn't it?
I was going to say, it matches you today.
Coordinated, aren't I, today?
Look at that.
So that's going to be my mat layer. And then I've taken some plain stamping card and I've used a series of those stamps to create the background. So you can see we've got the little wave one at the top here. So I've just stamped 3 times. And then I've used this beautiful sort of rolling wave at the bottom. And I've used my tri-blends, which we had on the show last night. If you were watching us last night, we did some work with those on Colour Me Happy. So I've just used those to add some colour. And then the all-over colour I've done with my ink. So I've just taken some water-reactive ink, and this was the Oasis, the turquoisey one. And literally just added a bit more colour in there, just to give me a background to work on. So we're actually going to cut the mechanism into this background. So I'm going to take just off there the little horseshoe one, and you can decide whereabouts you want this to go, and literally we're going to cut into that piece of card. So I'm just going to take that down with some of the low tack tape so that it doesn't move, and I want it to sort of come so that when the boat's at the bottom, it's going to look as if it's sat on the waves there. So literally leaving myself enough room here to build up with some foam pads, because I want this to be raised, and I'll explain why. So when we've got that in position, so just tape it down, and then I'm just going to pass that through my Gemini. Just an ordinary thin metal die. It will go through any of your machines. Depending on the size of the project you're working on, the mechanisms are small enough to go through the Junior. So, you know, it depends. Again, we talked about this yesterday, about the size of the piece of cardstock basically that you're working with. I've only used the Junior plates through the large Gemini. And this is going to take out that shape for us to work with then. So we'll just move those plates out of the way.
Meredith on Facebook, my son was cashing in his piggy bank when I got these. Before he got to the bank, I bought $1 worth of pennies from him. I have been making a lot of these lately. I love them. I think that's very important. Kids always have coppers, as we call it in the UK, 1 pennies, 2 pennies. Ask them for the change, get your money cashed in. That's what you need for these, isn't it? It's just a great little idea. I like that, Meredith. Beautiful.
Right. I've just rolled that tape away because I didn't want to damage where I've done my colouring, and then when we take this away now, you can see that we've got that sort of piece being cut out. Now I'm going to drop that into the background so that you can still see that continuation of the waves. But we've now actually got the track that my little boat is actually going to roll backwards and forwards in. So when we put this together now, as I say, I'm going to drop this piece and stick this on the background so that it looks as if we've got a continuation of the waves. But we need to make sure that this one is on foam pads now, because we need to room for the mechanism to work. So I'm going to do a little bit of work on that. I'm going to add the matte layer to my card ready, because that one can go on the base. But then you need a gap between that next layer so that there's room for that mechanism to move. And the mechanism is simply 2 penny coins. So just like George was saying, raid those piggy banks, see what's in there. I know we've got a big jar in the kitchen that all the change goes in, so we were fine with that one. So I've literally got 2 of our penny coins, so something similar. If you're over in the States, I'm not familiar with the sizes of the coins over there, but I'm sure
a cent. I think a cent
or a
would
dime
work.
would be around about the right size for you. And then the little circle that I was talking about on your metal work, what I've done is I've taken some foam and I've cut out the circle twice. So there's 2 layers of foam here, and I've stuck them both together because I need this to be deep enough to work in the track here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is stick 1/2 of this to the penny itself. So we'll just take the backing off that 1/2, and I'm literally going to stick this to, and it doesn't matter obviously which way around your penny is there. And then the idea is that this is going to go behind here. Okay, and then the second penny is going to be stuck to whatever your design is going to include. So just going back to that little stamp set, I've already pre-stamped some of these, and I've done the little sailing boat there.
Love that.
And I've cut that out with the metal die. I've also done the little lighthouse to go on the rocks there and cut it out with the die. And then you've got the cutest little tiny clouds there for the sky, and again you've got the 2 stamps and you've got the 2 dies to cut them out with, so you don't have to worry about all the fussy cutting, although if you prefer to do that with your scissors, they're not difficult to cut out. So you can see now where we're sort of starting to build that design. So we've got the card blank there. So first of all, I'm going to work, and I want to get this penny stuck to the back of my actual boat. Now I'm going to use a little bit of red line tape, I think, for that, because I know that it's really strong, it's good for the purpose, and I'm just going to pop a bit on the back of the penny and then stick it to the back of the boat there. So again, little bit of that on my penny, give it a good rub just to make sure that it's adhered well. Take the liner off there, and then we're going to stick this one to the back of the boat.
Perfect.
Okay.
Simple, isn't it?
So I've got all my bits and pieces at the ready there. We'll just line those up at the top ready. So what I want to do now then is just position where this is going to go.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to drop this piece back in and stick it to the background so that you've not got, I mean, if you like the blue showing through, absolutely fine. But I just think, you know, seeing as we've taken the time to do the stamping and the colouring, it'll be nice to just see this bit through when the boat's moving around.
Absolutely.
So once we've got this in the right place with the board around it, I'm literally going to drop that one back in where it's cut out.
I think the tweezers make such a difference.
Honestly,
there,
I wouldn't be without my tweezers, George.
Yeah.
I know some of our customers have commented on it before and they just make such a difference for that precision.
Yeah.
So that's in the back there, and now when we put this on, we're going to be able to see that through that background. So the next thing I want to do is pop foam pads on this one. So because we've got that depth going on here on the penny, we need to make sure that we've got a good depth on the card itself. So again, I'm just going to dot some of these around so that we can lift this one off the page in effect. So again, just to add 1 or 2 and make sure it's secured well. So just dot them around the background. Whoops. And again, I'm going to lift this with a double layer, I think, just to make sure that they're not going to interfere. Whoops. So one
Love
there.
that. The more the merrier here, then, I think, isn't it, with the pads?
Well, you want it to be supported so that there's not any dips in it. But I'm just thinking now, with the depth of those, I think we're going to need another layer. I'm going to pop another, it depends on the depth of your foam pads.
Right.
But just to be safe there, you want to leave plenty of room for that mechanism to slide around.
Yeah.
If it's not deep enough, it's going to get stuck and nothing's going to happen, which is a shame when you've gone to all the trouble to make it as a slider. So what I'm going to do there is just double up those foam pads. As I say, it purely depends on the depth of them to start with.
Yeah. So good. Very speedy foaming today.
I know our Georgina's just saying we're doing well now. Then Tracy's just given me a brand new set of foam pads. So I think it's definitely to do with the age of them. I think when I had all that trouble with them a couple of months ago, there were some that I'd had in my stash for a while, and I think they just decided that, nope, not today.
Yeah.
Not playing. So again, just let's get these built up. These are probably a little bit deeper than I need, but I'd rather have it too deep than not enough. As I say, otherwise it's going to get caught in there. So again, we can now take these off. Definitely getting better.
It's getting good. I feel like it would take me a lifetime to get to that position, Jan.
To get what, sorry?
To get them off very quickly. I don't think I could do it.
Well, as I say, I used to struggle like nothing on earth, and I thought, that's just me. I need Craig at the side of me to just, he does it so quickly. So what we're going to do then, we need to pop the penny behind the mechanism now. So I'm going to take the little extra coating off this one. Oh, we spoke too soon.
Tension, you can feel the tension building.
On. Don't let me down. There we go.
There it is.
All right, so this one's going to position in here, and then we're going to pop this one just so that I can see that over the top. Now, I think that's a bit big. I'm just looking at that. I'm just going to trim the edge off this a little.
Well, someone's just come in with a great idea. Karen Dunn on Facebook, I use a hole punch to make mine.
Yeah, I'm just looking. I know the little circle there is made to go with it, but I thought that was a little bit big there.
Yeah.
It wants to actually come through the gap. So obviously where you've got that positioned, you can now put your back piece down.
Love that.
Okay, and then the other penny is going to stick to this one. Now, because I've cut it down, I'm just going to pop a little tiny bit of glue on there as well. And then this one's going to stick, and I'm just going to hold that for a second so that that glue adheres.
Yeah.
And then while that's sticking, we'll pop the other little embellishments on.
Lovely.
So I've got the little lighthouse there, just to let them know that there's some rocks in the area.
It's very,
so
it's
you
crucial.
Can create up the, you know, whatever scene you want there.
Yeah.
And then I've just run the little clouds through my sticky maker, and I've stamped out one of the sentiments as well. So wishing you smooth sailing, we're going to pop that one up in the centre there.
Yeah.
And then we can just dot as many of the little clouds round as you wish. So there's a slightly larger one and a smaller one. And it's just a really cute way to build up the design. So as I say, as much or as little as you want. We'll go for one. I don't want to get too near the mechanism so that it actually catches. So we'll leave those two.
Yeah.
And then I'm hoping that we're all stuck together there so that when we actually start to move, oh, he's not stuck on. Right, I'm going to revert to my tape because I know that one will work there.
Barbara on YouTube, I've not made a penny slider card yet, but I'm so glad I can come back and watch this to make it when I do. Remember, all our videos are here on YouTube or Facebook for, for the foreseeable future. So if you are watching today and haven't ordered these but want to buy them and scared that all this makes it a bit complicated, do not worry, this demonstration will stay on YouTube. Make your own profile, save it to your liked videos, create your own playlist, and you can come back and watch this as many times as you want to help you get through making those penny slider cards. But again, I don't think it's once you've got one made, I think it'll get faster and faster every single time.
And the more you actually use it,
yeah,
you can see there now that he's actually sliding round. Yeah, so the more that it actually goes around and around, the more you play with it, the better it'll get into that that groove. And then obviously just inside, if you want to decorate the inside, you can pop one of the other sentiments, maybe a couple of the little clouds again, just to link it together. But I just think it's a really cool way of having something that is sort of movable on your card. And they do twirl around. Yeah.
I love that. It's so different and so unique, isn't it?
Really cute, aren't they?
Yeah, really, I like that card. Again, a great deal. Remember, what you've got today is the 8 different designs at 30% off. Remember, you can buy 2 for £18 or $24, but let me take you through the entire collection that we've got here for you today, where you're getting all the 110 elements. We're starting off, first of all, with our wonderful space-themed, it's Over the Moon, a great collection, a great design. You can see it here. You've got all the stamps there that you can see. They come with it inside the design. Then you've got the flying by with a paper aeroplane, a great, with the butterfly. It's a wonderful little one there, the flyby there. Remember, you can buy individually at that price, or remember 2 for $18 or $24. Next up, we've got Look for a Rainbow, again with the sunshine and all the different designs that come with it. Then you've got the smooth sailing, which Jan's just been demonstrating there. That's a smooth sailing one there for you. Again, a great collection. Beautiful stamps, beautiful sentiments. Then our little monkey friend, Go Bananas, swinging through the trees. Then you've got All Ears, our lovely little rabbit. Imagine that at Easter. Perfect. Sky's the Limit is next. Again, this is the paper aeroplane. I love this one. And then last but not least, Smitten as a Kitten. That is yours there, the last one that you see there. Remember that great deal on that great platinum price that you're seeing there, 30% off today. Plus, if you're on platinum price, it's 20% off. So that works off that you're getting it for half price by buying all of the bundle today. But you also buy them individually or 2 for £18, $24. But it is Play Your Crafts Right, which means it's time for Team YouTube versus Team Facebook in today's game, which is Crafty Cliffhanger. Yeah, I remember. Okay.
Right.
It is the Crafty Cliffhanger. So, if you are brand new to Play Your Crafts Right, let me explain the rules for you. I'll be playing for Team Facebook, and our lovely Jan will be playing for Team YouTube. That means that 5 lucky viewers from either YouTube or Facebook are going to be winning themselves some Crafters Companion vouchers. All you got to do is get involved below. I'm playing for Facebook. Jan, you're playing for YouTube. How are you feeling? Feeling good?
I don't know. I've not played against you yet. So,
I know.
I'm sort of keeping everything crossed.
Well, remember, get involved below in the comments, and 5 of you lucky viewers, whether YouTube wins or Facebook, are going to be winning themselves some vouchers. So how it works is nice and simple. We're going to see some clips, and all we've got to do is write down what happens next. You guys are going to know the answers a lot better than me and Jen, I think, on this one. But let's go in with our first one. Here is their first clip.
An easy way to get into crafting. Stenciling is brilliant, isn't it? Oh, I'm going to make it.
Oh, so what happens next? Right. As you can tell by our blank expressions, me and Jan have got all the answers rushing to our head right now. Right, I'm writing an answer. Whether it's right or not is another question.
Absolutely no idea.
Okay. Hey, a lot of you guys are getting the answer right down. So, we've got to guess what happens next. Me and Jan, as you can see, are getting confused. Mandy Doodlehands on YouTube, go Jan Team YouTube. Lean on Facebook, go Team Facebook. Who knows? Right. What have you got wrote down, Jan?
What have I wrote down? Well, in true Ben style, because I know he's done this with me before, I've put Ben uses the wrong name.
Wrong
when
name.
He's throwing to the craft expert.
I've put Sarah starts dancing.
Right.
Shall we find out what happens next? Let's have a
bells,
look.
wait there. Ding dong, ding, ding dong dong, ding dong, ding dong, dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, 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 ding, ding dong, dong, dong.
Oh, dear.
Of course, Craig plays the bells. Of course it is.
Oh,
That
dear.
I remember Craig telling me that, and I should have, of course, remembered. Of course, it is Craig plays the bells.
That's funny.
A lot of you people put answers. Scott put someone walks in when they aren't meant to, and Elizabeth on YouTube, things get dropped. No, that wasn't. It was Craig plays the bells.
Play the bells, that was brilliant.
How did you do? Right, here we go. Here's clip number 2.
Number 2.
I guess Joe is the Elvis of Crafters TV, says 4 Holidays.
Apart from Elvis, who else is Joe like?
Apart from
What?
Elvis, who else?
Oh, so he's in the middle of reading a comment. So someone says, apart from Elvis, who else is Joe like? Right. Okay, great. I don't know. I thought we should have the bells clip on for 3 hours.
Oh my days, I can't even, my mind's gone blank. Who else is Joe like, apart from Elvis?
I don't know the answer, I just took a guess.
Oh,
It's got to be someone famous.
surely, yeah, I'm just trying to think who else it looks like.
Gilmore, excuse me, Gilmore on YouTube. OMG, I forgot that. Everyone's loving the bells clip.
That was funny, I'd not even seen that show.
I've not seen that yet.
I'm struggling for an answer at all here, YouTube.
Someone's put teddy bear, someone's put David Bowie. I've got an answer. I've put, right,
I'm just going to write any old name down.
I've put Jarvis Cocker.
Have you? I've put Beckham. I'm going with the beard.
Let's
Yes.
find out who does Joe look like
No
apart from
idea.
Elvis?
I mean, people look at me all the time and say, is that Shakira? No, it's Joe Remnants. I'm always getting confused with Shakira.
Well, this is going to be an interesting round.
Oh my days.
Shakira, right, brilliant.
Oh, we're
Eve
doing
B on
well so
YouTube
far.
has put the James Bond of crafting. Stop talking about me. Stop talking about me like that, Eve. Right, here we go. Here's clip number 3.
Tape that into place, and then what we're going to do.
Oh, what are we going to do, Shakira?
What's
What?
he
Oh,
gonna do?
the question: what is he going to do?
Oh, this is not good.
What is he going to do? So that's clip number 3. Lovely Craig there. The question is, not Shakira, what is he going to do?
I've no idea.
What is he
These
going
are
to do?
tough, these.
Rwanda on YouTube has put the sexy, handsome Joe. At Beth Fralix. Beth is the lovely lady who counts down when Joe's coming back into the building.
Right.
So,
Okay.
so what is Craig going to do?
What have I put? I've put drop something.
I've put drop it.
Yeah.
I've put drop it.
I've got no idea.
Right. Let's find out. Let's find out what is
And
he
then
going
what
to
we're
do.
going to do is we're going to bring in our plastic and magnetic.
Is that it? Oh, I thought these
They
were
were the wrong
like
place, though,
blunders.
weren't they?
Oh,
Yeah, but he'd put the big ones on top of the junior plates, hadn't he? I thought he'd started off with the little ones and then he brought in the 2 big shims. I don't know, I might be wrong.
we are doing rubbish at this. Right,
Yeah, this
here's
is
number 4.
tough.
Here we go. Clip number 4.
And what I don't do is put one right at the end here, because you're going to have to take it out as soon as you take it to your machine. So if it moves, just line it back up and then just pop that in there.
So
What does Byrne do next? I've got an idea.
What does Bernie do next? What does Bernie do next? Barine, what does Barine do next?
Right. I've put, because she just went, I'm not going to put one there, so I've put, she puts one where she said she shouldn't put one. That's my answer.
I haven't written anything. I haven't written anything. What would she do next?
Maybe
She's
sew
gonna
it?
Pick it up. I'm going to put drop it again.
Drop it.
I'm going with it. Surely it's got to be right. It's got to be right for one of the answers, hasn't it?
It has
I keep
got
writing
to
the
be
same
right.
thing.
Right, here we go. What does Bernie do next? Let's find out.
And then I've got my zipper foot on, and I'm just going to take that to the machine.
She takes it to
So,
why are we not?
whoa,
this
this is a bit.
This must be
above.
thrilling to watch. Right,
Yeah.
watching us both losing. Right, here we go. Last
Right,
one.
come on, we can
this
do
round.
this,
We need
George.
1 point. Just somebody gets 1 point. Here we go. Number
Put
5.
me on.
That's the theme that I want in my bedroom.
So a jungle-themed bedroom?
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
What does Ben think will be in there?
I can barely hear what they're
So
saying.
they're talking about a jungle-themed bedroom.
And what does Ben,
Ben
think will be in there? And that was Debbie.
And that was Debbie and Ben. I've got an idea. When I see Debbie and Ben together, I just get sort of trouble.
A jungle.
What does he think will be in a jungle-themed room? I've got an idea. I've put big snake.
Oh,
I'm
what?
just a big
snake.
Well, it's a jungle. It's Debbie's bedroom. There might be some spiders. And you've put a glittery lion.
A glittery lion.
Right. But let's find out what does... Oh yeah, tell me what social is saying before I go in. A rope swing. A lot of people think lions are monkeys. Big leaves, apparently. A swinging rope. Well, I'm going for big
You're
snake.
going for a big snake.
And you're going for glittery lion. Let's have a look what Ben thinks will be in Debbie's jungle bedroom.
You can have like rope swings in there and stuff as well.
Not quite, Ben, not quite.
No, I just pictured it.
So as it stands,
0-0.
0-0.
Well, we did really well there.
We did
didn't
really
Honestly,
well.
Let's talk about
this
let
is
the
hard.
side down.
This is hard. Right, loads of you are saying swinging vines, a lion, zebra print. So much great answers, guys. We are trying our best. I promise you.
Honestly.
So as it stands, after round 1, it's 0-0.
0-0. Moving on.
We've got another round in a little bit, so we'll have a look at that and we'll see who wins. Team YouTube, Team Facebook.
Good
it's
heavens.
even Stevens. Should we have a quick sneak peek at our winner's circle? Shall we? Shall we? Let's have a look. First of all, we're starting with our Christmas layering stamp and die collection with 110 elements. A great collection. That £52, $69. In all of our winner's circle today, remember there is bonus points. You can see it at the bottom there. 100 bonus points on everything. Not on everything, but on this collection here alone. That wonderful platinum price, a great deal today. Then we've got the pop-out number die collection with 60 elements. A great collection again. Remember, 60 different elements here, and there's 100 bonus points on this one. We've also got the Creator Card, Fancy Apron, and Mixed Love collection. Let's take a look at this one. There's 29 elements in there, plus 50 bonus points on this one. We are giving the bonus points there. You're saving yourself 15%. Then we've got the 10-inch albums by limited stock on this. $54.99, $59.95. Saving yourself 15%, but you're gaining yourself 50 bonus points indeed. And the 8-inch album spine, again, with the Destined Ages and collection with the 5 different elements, 50 bonus points on this. And wow, what a great deal to finish off on our winner's circle. The Gatefold Dies collection, 14 elements, £7.99, $14.95. Our alternative, remember that platinum price, plus 50 bonus points. But I know what you guys are excited about. I'm excited, you're excited. Tonight, 7 o'clock UK time, 2 p.m. East Coast time, it's time for our Totally Tiffany takeover here in the Craft House, should I say. brand new launches for Totally Tiffany today, including this 12 by 12 paper taker. You guys are loving this. I don't think this is going to last till tonight. 50% of the stock has already gone, and we've not even shown you what it is. £14.44, $16.14, and that incredible platinum price as well. What you're getting, you don't get the papers, but what you get is the bag. Let me take a closer look inside. It comes with that wonderful clear through polythene that you can see as always, that great Velcro, and the plastic tray which fits inside, allowing you to stack your papers in there and get them out nice and easy. Maybe you are a serial paper holder. I know a lot of you buy a lot of our 12 by 12 paper pads. There's different sizes as well. Head to the website, but the one which I think is going to sell out before the end of the day is the 12 by 12 paper taker. If you are have loads of paper, well, let's be honest, loads of us do, this is the deal for you. It's going to take us 12 by 12 paper pads nice and easily. This has got in here, let me quick count them in for you. 1, 2, 3, 5 different paper pads, and I think it could take another one in there maybe, so 6 paper pads. All great, so you can see there how much paper is in that paper stack. There's different sizes available. Remember, head to the website to have a look. Shop the show, but this is a 12 by 12. The reason I'm telling you this now is there's 50% of the stock has already gone. I don't think it's going to last before the end of the day. So if you want it in storage tonight, join us 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. East Coast time. It's a Totally Tiffany takeover. But have we got time for some more demos, Jan?
I think we're going to do another penny slider, George, yeah, just to sort of reinforce that system. And as I say, once you've actually had a go with these, it's the same concept, just with different shapes. So I've gone this time for look for rainbows, because I think this is a really nice one, very sort of in at the minute, obviously, with everything we've been going through over the last sort of, 18 months now, coming up 2 years. Yeah. So I've got to take the packet again, and just like we had with the original one, you've got your metalwork, which includes that lovely, well, if I turn it this way, it's going to be the part of the rainbow shape. You've got the die to cut out the sunshine. You've got part of the wording there, the rainbows, and then a couple of little embellishments as well. And in there again, we've actually got the stamp to stamp the rainbow. Yeah. And you can just see how there's actually one piece of it missing here. Okay. And that's where we're actually going to pop in our design. Perfect. Once this is stamped out, this is actually going to fit in the middle there to cut out. So it is literally going to pop round the rainbow. You've got your little sunshine there. Then we've got look for the thank you. We've got hello and sending you sunshine and happy thoughts. So let's just have a look then. You've got the instructions in there. Each packet comes with the instructions. So it's the same one. It's all demonstrated with the little kitty one. Yeah. Smitten as a kitten. So it's all the same instruction book, but it takes you through the process. So again, I've actually prepared a card blank. So I've literally just sort of taken some of my stamping card this time, and I've cut a section away so that we've just got a little open front here. Lovely. And again, I've done some matting and layering so we can get this in situ. So I've just taken a piece of the cloud for the background, which I thought was lovely. This is actually from, I did make a note of that one this time, the pop-up box paper pad. Okay. So yeah, and I just thought for behind the rainbow, it was the perfect design to go on the back of there. So that's just going to go in the back of the card. And then this one's from the Farmhouse collection. So again, I was talking last night about using up scraps, George. Yeah. Because I know everybody's in the same boat. When I've actually made a project and you've cut into some card or some paper, you always end up with bits left. Yeah. So they're great, you know, for just fitting into these little little projects where you just need a snippet to go in, rather than cutting into a brand new piece. Yeah. So we've got our card ready there, and I've just left a tiny little 1/8 of an inch spine. So I've scored it twice here rather than just the single fold to give it some room inside the card, because we're going to build up that mechanism again inside. So that's my card base done, and then I've taken the stamp and I've stamped out that little rainbow there. Love so that. You can just see how that one's fit on. Yeah. Coloured it in with some of the inks, and then I've used the crystal overlay glitter pen to actually pick up the ink, so that not only have we got a rainbow, we've got a sparkly rainbow. You can just see there the shimmer. Yeah. Just to add another little level to it. And then I've also done the same with the little sunshine there. And you can see him on the stamp set there. and lovely little cute whimsical sunshine,
Yeah,
and that's
cute
going to
that.
be the piece that does the spinning.
Yeah.
So we've got all those together. So the first thing I need to do then is cut this into position again. So just like we did when we were making the sailing boat one, I'm going to position this in the gap, and if you just check your dies, the cutting part of the die is usually just in the centre of the actual outline. So if I put my outlines over the black lines,
Yeah.
I should get the cut part in the right place.
Perfect.
And again, I'm just going to pass that through the Gemini, just with a normal cutting sandwich there, just to get that one cut out. And that's going to give me that track for those pennies to slide in. So just while that's passing through,
yeah.
I've got my 2 pennies at the ready there.
They're ready. Patty on Facebook, she went, the rainbow penny slider was one of the first things I bought from Crafters Companion. How can you not smile at anything with rainbows?
Yeah.
It's true.
It is true. They're perfect. So again, just to remove that tape carefully from the bottom, because I don't want to pull the colour off the design. And I found if you roll the tape backwards, it's not quite as invasive. Sometimes it does tend to attack the card. So just to roll it back rather than ripping it off there. And then we've got that piece now that's got the rainbow part
Lovely.
in there. Okay, so again, you can do the same. You could pop that one in the back. If you want to colour that one in, you can pop one in the back. I'm going to leave it out this time to show you the difference with that background so that you can see through the background. So again, we need to build this up on some foam now, because you need to allow room for that mechanism to work. So I'm just going to grab the foam pads again, and we shouldn't need as many on this time.
Yeah.
But I do think the 2-layer works better for this thickness of foam pad. I've got ones that are about, I would say they're about 3 mil,
Yep.
something like that. Because they do come in different thicknesses, the foam pad. You can get 1, 2 and 3 mil. These are the thick ones, but I don't think they're thick enough to carry that mechanism.
Yeah.
And it will get stuck in the track if you're not careful with it. So again, I'm going to take the backs off, and I'm going to build it up a double layer there. So just be careful. In fact, if I can get that one back off, I'm just going to turn.
It's very precise. It's like Casualty, this. Dun, dun.
Yeah, and the reason I've taken it off is I'm going to turn it this way.
Right.
Because I need space here
Of
for that
course.
penny to slide.
Yeah.
So if I've got the foam pad in the way, it's going to catch it. So I was just thinking ahead there and thinking, yeah, that might actually snag on it. And then literally just double these up again so that we've got that depth in there for everything to work. And that's why I've left that little tiny spine inside the card so that it doesn't snag on when you close the card.
Yep.
So we've got that one there like so. And then I've actually got my yellow layer this time, so that's why I'm not going to put the piece back in. So when I actually mat this, I've got my yellow layer for the rainbow going on there. Okay.
Yeah.
So just before we stick those together then, we need to pop that penny together. So again, I've just taken the 2 little pieces and stuck them together so that you've got a double layer there. And because they're only tiny, I do prefer to use my tweezers.
It's more
just to
cute, I
position
think.
them.
It's more cute with the tweezers. It's like, I don't know, just really cute, isn't it? I think so anyway.
I think I've got quite big fingers and hands, and obviously the tweezers, you get much more precision there with them. So again, we're going to think about where this wants to sit.
Yep.
And I'm going to pop the penny in the background there and make sure that that's in between that area that we want it to go. And then we need to stick the other penny to the back of that little sunshine. So again, I'm going to go in with the red line tape just on the back of there so that I know it's nice and secure.
Perfect.
So this is going to go onto the other penny. Give it a really good rub down, and then take the liner off. And
Lovely.
then we're going to stick this one on the back
Yep.
of the sunshine there. So you've got your components at the ready. So we can actually, I took the backing off that one.
I feel like today, even though I was doing something so delicate, it's about big things. Stephen on Facebook is currently watching us on a 75-inch television.
Wow, I bet that's like being at the cinema.
Wow, I hope my head is like, woo, like that.
Goodness me.
And Rwanda has bought 6 Totally Tiffany 12 by 12 paper bags.
Oh, do you know, they're really good. They are.
How many paper bags have you got in your house, would you say?
Do you know, I haven't actually counted them. I'd put on my social media the other day, I'd just put a little fun post on for people to join up. But I have a ridiculous amount of.
Yeah.
And my answer was paper pads.
Yeah.
Especially the 12 by 12s, because I just can't have enough of them.
Yeah.
And honestly, I dread to think. I've got 2 of the big Tiffany bags which hold about 24 paper pads.
Right.
So that's 48 there, without all the ones that are on the shelf. Say no more.
Oh dear.
Paper addict, which is what it says on my social media.
Yes.
So now we've got these together, I've taken the sticky off the little one underneath, and I'm just going to pop the sunshine over the top and stick it on there. So we've got that mechanism, and then once you sort of just work it a little bit to get it started and make sure that it slides round in place. And then, like I said, the more you actually work with it, the more it will work onto the design. So just make sure it's not catching there.
Yeah.
And we're going to get him to twirl around the edge. And then once you've done that, you can actually take the backs off here and stick this one down onto the back in there. And that yellow is going to show through now, which is why I wasn't too worried about putting the piece back in like we did with the ocean one.
Yeah.
Okay, so once we've got that there, we can put this one in place. Just left it a little bit bigger so that we've got a border around the edge to frame it. Okay, and then there's still room for this one to work inside.
There
and
he
as I say, the
spins.
more you play with it, the more it will actually learn that movement for
Yeah.
you. And then I've got a little bit of ribbon. I'm going to remember the ribbon today. I've got it there in
Yes.
front of me. I always forget to stick the ribbon on. So we're just going to pop that, and then I'll secure it on the back again with a little bit of tape. So I've just tied the bow in the middle. We're going to pop that across here. And then literally just wrap it right round the back there.
I love these cards.
They're just a little bit of fun, I
Yeah.
think. They really are. It's just something a bit different. Chop those ends off that we don't need there.
You could do the cow jumped over the moon.
Oh,
You
you
create
could.
your own.
Yep, absolutely. And then in the stamp set with this one, the little embellishments in there are little tiny hearts. So
Yeah.
what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop those inside at the bottom of the yellow layer of the rainbow, so that you've got the little hearts just in there. Again, they can go anywhere for decoration, no set rules. And now we've got that piece ready, this is going to go inside here like so, which is why I left that little bit of extra spine. So because we've got all that dimension on there, I'm going to use a bit of wet glue so that I can get to it, rather than trying to squish it with the tape pen. So I've just got my tacky glue in the little decanter there. And again, that's just going to take a second to adhere. Hold it in place and just let it grab. Okay, and make sure everything's stuck down nice and flat. We've still got the movement in the sun there. Okay, and then lastly on the front, I'm going to add in here, I've used part of the stamp set. It says look for the, and then I've used the piece from here that says rainbows.
Yeah.
And then again, just coloured it in with the different colours that we've used on the rainbow, just to pop across the front and actually have as a sentiment on there. So they are really nice, fun cards, particularly nice, you know, for the kiddies and that, because they love something that
Yeah.
does something, don't they? So that's just going to stick on the front there. And again, you've got that little open card there. If I turn that one round for you, just got the sentiment on the front, open it up, the little sunshine in there, and then, as I say, the more you actually play with them to get them going, the more they will twiddle around your track there inside. But yeah,
Love
really
them.
fun elements they are.
Great
Love
fun
them.
elements, loads of love for them. Guys, let's take a close look again at these wonderful designs. Remember, there's 8 in the designs that you can see. Brilliant, great design. Let me take you through the packs one more time that you're getting here. You're getting starting off with Over the Moon, that brilliant collection, which you're getting there with all the stamps and the dies within there. That's the Over the Moon collection. Then you've also got the Flying By. Look for rainbow, for the rainbow. I missed out the rainbow. That's what Jan's just been demonstrating with there. The Smooth Sailing, Go Bananas, All Ears, Sky's the Limit, and smitten as a kitten. That great price today, £55.93, $72.53, saving yourself 30% by buying this bundle. Remember, you can buy them individually online, or you can buy 2 for $18 or 2 for $24. But it's time for business. It's time to get back on with Play Your Crafts Right. Remember, it's the crafty cliffhangers. Me and Jan are doing rubbish. There is no other word.
We can't do any worse in this round, can we?
No, we can't. Listen, it's 0-0 as it stands. It's time for round 2. Here it comes. Now remember, I'm playing for Team Facebook.
We've got more of the same.
There's 2, and Team YouTube. There's more of the same, Jam.
Oh, heavens above.
We can do that. It's 2 of me. Hello. There's 2. There I am. Right. I'm playing for Facebook. Jan's playing for YouTube. Remember, 5 lucky viewers from either Facebook or YouTube, if there's a winner, will win themselves some amazing Crafters Companion vouchers. 5 more clips. Shall we take it away, Jan?
Oh, come on. I'm feeling positive.
Let's do it. Here's number 6.
And then it is as simple as...
Oh, here it comes. As to the power of media, let's do it again. Clip number 6. It's coming.
She's on her way.
The hamster's working fast. Not fast enough. Come on, little hamster. There it comes. Here. Oh, who knows? So, Jan, are you feeling confident on this one?
I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try and get at least 1 out of 5.
It'd help, wouldn't it? Just 1.
Just 1.
I won't feel as bad.
No.
Right. How are we doing with clip 6? Oh, it's having a little bit of a moment. That's all right.
It's trying its
It's
best.
trying its best. Do you know what? I'm surprised we haven't been using any of these clips.
I know.
If I get used, but even if I came up, I'm sure I'd forget what had happened.
I just still keep thinking about the first one. Tickled me with Craig playing those bells. That was hilarious, honestly.
I'd never known him to do. I remember Craig telling me that, and he's like, "Oh, Eva, I was doing this with the bells and stuff."
They've done some funny things. I know there's been a lot of outtakes. We could make a reel just for Craig on his own with some of the antics he gets up to, honestly.
He is a nightmare at times. Bless him. Back on his holidays from Mondays, isn't he?
Pardon?
He's back off his holidays on Monday.
Yes, he's actually down at the TV studios, I think, today. Yes, but he'll be back here in the building, I think,
back
on
here,
Monday.
where he belongs, back here in the buildings. Right, let's see what you guys are saying on the socials coming in today. Again, is Love to Crafts on YouTube. Come on, Jan, I know you can do it for Team YouTube. And Gemma on Facebook went, go Team Facebook. I'm trying. Right, let's hope number 6 will work. Keep everything crossed. Here we go.
And then it is as simple as...
It doesn't want to play.
It doesn't want to play today, does it? I tell you what, shall we run to a VT and maybe come back to this after the other side of that? That's a great idea. Right, remember, we've got another round to come here on Play Your Crafts Right. We're going to take a quick break and we will see you very, very shortly for even more on Play Your Crafts Right. Remember, we've got more deals. We've got a winner's circle. And remember, those 12 by 12 Totally Tiffany paper pads are going to be limited stock today. Over half the stock has gone. So I tell you what, let's have another look at the Totally Tiffany bags for you. Remember, there's different sizes available on the Totally Tiffany bags. They are some great deals. Let me just go and get these bags. I'll come back for you because there's some great deals on the Totally Tiffany bags today. You've got the 12 by 12 inch paper pad as well, which holds about 5 or 6 different paper pads in there today. Being launched brand new today. These are the 12 by 12 paper pads. Again, it comes with a tray inside there, which you can hold everything inside. You can hold about 5 paper pads in there on the 12 by 12 side. And there's also different sizes as available. If you are thinking, well, I haven't got many 12 by 12s, head to the website crafterscompanion.com.uk.eu to find even more different designs and different sizes. I've got a selection of them here. I've got the 8 by 8 paper taker. I've also got the 5 by 7 paper taker and the 6 by 6 paper taker. Remember, we get in the plastic bag and you get the plastic tray that comes inside. So taking a look at them, we've got the 12 by 12 paper pad here. You've also got in here the 6 by 6 paper taker pad, the 5 by 7, and we've also got the 8 by 8. That's all current for you tonight, 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. East Coast time, with a brilliant Totally Tiffany takeover. But we're going to try again with our second round of Play Your Crafts Right. Right, everyone, cross your fingers, make a wish, say please, video people, video gremlins, be nice to us. Right, it's playing, right, here we go, right. Here we go. Clip number 6. Let's go. Here we go.
And then it is as simple as...
What is it as simple as? Is it as simple as the video? Right. What is, here comes the question. So, I don't even know who that was demonstrating.
What is it as simple as? That was Sarah, wasn't it?
Was it Sarah?
It's as
Sounded
simple
posh.
as...
Right. It's as simple as... I've got an answer. Sharon Nixon on YouTube. The clip's not happening. Might be a future clip. It might be a future clip. It's me talking about storage bags for 10 minutes.
Wow.
Right.
I've gone for the obvious this time because I think I was thinking too hard last time.
I've gone for peas.
You've gone for peas.
What have you gone for?
Simple as peas.
Simple as peas.
I've gone simple as sticking in an insert.
Right. Let's see what the answer is.
And then it is as simple as I've just done some matting and layering, and I'm just going to stick my matted and layered pieces onto the bottom here.
Matter and layering. That's Leanne. That's not Sarah. That doesn't sound anything like Sarah.
I'm a bit worried about the mating and layering.
Mating and layering.
Does my insert count for that one then? Can I have half a point for that? It was close.
It wasn't close enough. It wasn't mating and layering.
It wasn't mating and layering. Oh, come on, guys.
Right, here we go with number 7. Let's have a look.
And then what you can do if you want...
I can only just hear it.
Right, what can you do? Let's watch. Can we watch that clip again with Bernie? Oh, that was Sarah. Right, here we go. Let's see. What can you do? Let's have a look again at this one.
And then what you can do if you want...
What can you do? What can you do if you want?
So she's got the foam flowers there, hasn't she? What you can do?
So Jan's writing her answer down. So I've put my answer down. I've put push it out.
Push it out?
Because she's pushing it out of the foam. What have you put?
Adding some ink to the foam.
Add ink to the foam. Let's see what the answer is.
And then what you can do if you want is once you get these popped out, is you just cut this away so that it's right at the top now.
Oh dear.
Oh, cut the top away. Right, here we go then. Here's question number 8. Let's have a look at clip number 8. You all ready, Jan? Here we go.
I'm nearly ready for resigning at the end of this. Who did
Me
this?
and you both. Me and you both. Here we go. Number 8.
Spend over £100, you can get your hands on that tumbler. Don't be...
Why is Craig sad?
That's Craig again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why is Craig sad? Oh.
I've got an idea on this one. That may be the first point on the board. Okay. I've put he's sad because he hasn't got a tumbler.
He wants a mug. Yeah.
He wants a tumbler. Now maybe, I'm not telling the big bosses, maybe last week when I was here on the last day of the anniversary week, he maybe stole the tumbler.
Oh, right, maybe.
Just shots
He's a
fired.
cheeky
Right,
monkey.
here we go. Let's find out why Craig is sad.
Also, if you spend over £100, you can get your hands on that tumbler. Don't be... No, don't be going, Craig. We don't need... No, don't.
That face.
He looks like a
can't
little
have the
boy on
cup. He
first
wants
day
the-
school.
Yeah.
Both a point. We got a point, Jan. Yes. Right, number 9. Here we
come
go.
on.
We can do this, Jan. I've got
Game
faith.
on,
Number
number
9.
9.
Here we go.
You can see that this is like...
Right. This is you, Jan.
I can't hear it.
What is this like? Here we go again. Let's have another look. What is this like? Here it
You can
comes.
see that this is like...
See what this is like. What is this like? It's you.
It is me. Using the glue gun, you can see this is like... It's a while ago because I don't have that watch anymore. That's my excuse. That's my
we've
excuse.
done
My
right in the
watch broke
archives.
and I don't have it anymore. This is, what is it like? This is like, I'm putting the glue onto the back of it. This is like...
I've got an
using-
idea. Jennifer on Facebook, he didn't get a tumbler. He did get a tumbler. He did. He ran out of this building last Thursday like a kid on the first day of school. Have you got an idea, Jan?
I've put, this is like using 3D gel because I'm using the glue gun.
Okay.
And it's the same principle as using the 3D gel.
I've put using wet glue. So, let's find out. Here is the answer.
The Kalal 3D glue.
Yes!
But the difference is that this would pretty much dry in
Not having this.
within a couple of minutes.
Not having this. Another point to Jan, brilliant. Have I lost another week? Have I lost
How
them?
bad would that have been if I got my own clip wrong?
Right, one more. Number
Right.
10.
Thank you for
do
all of the
it. Here we
encores.
go.
My tablet is just like, encore, 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 encore. Before we do the dance to finish off the show, because we will do it, thank you for the encores.
Right, I know this. I know this. Right. Right. Okay, I've got the answer. I remember watching this, and
I did see this.
I genuinely knew the
I did
answer.
see this
Because
one.
what you can't see at home is the TV in front of us both, and
the-
our lovely Nicola has already
I
put
can
the
even
clip.
prove that I saw it because
Yes.
I'm fairly certain. Are we ready for the answer?
Is it foam on the roll?
Foam on
No
a roll.
John
foam
and
on a
Sarah,
roll.
wonderful John
Yeah.
and Sarah dance with Ben. Here it comes.
Foam on a roll, foam on a
Did I see
roll,
this one?
foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Hey!
Hey.
Which means that Jan gets the point, I get a point. It is 3-2 to the wonderful YouTube. Well done,
My
Jan.
goodness, that was hard work, that. And boy, am I glad that I got my own clip right. Otherwise, I think my resignation would have been on the desk.
Hey dear, well that was
Heavens.
crafty cliffhangers. Remember, 5 lucky viewers from YouTube are going to be winning themselves some vouchers. We'll be announcing the winners after this. See you in a minute.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet.
The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome back to Play Your Crafts Right. It's now time for the winner's circle. Mary Pat on YouTube, that was the hardest game to date. You are telling me, Mary Pat, you are telling me.
We totally agree.
We totally agree. Can we have I Spy next week, please? Thank you. I'm back for Play Your Crafts Right on Saturday. Next Saturday, I Spy is what I'd like. Right, but it does mean that some Team YouTube people are winners. Let me announce the winners. Laquita Gibson, Gamma5203. The iPad has just crashed on me. Of course it has. Here it comes. I've got them all back. Just give me one. Here it comes. Supreme Caldwell, Gilmore, and Sandra Dundas. You are all winners on Team YouTube.
Well done.
Very good. You'll win yourself some brilliant vouchers for Crafters Companion. You need to email for us, prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and our wonderful team will get in touch with you. That's prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and a member of our team will get back in touch with you. It's just there across the bottom. Right, it's Winner's Circle. It's time for some brilliant deals. We're starting first of all with this brilliant, lovely, great design. A great deal for today and great price because it's the gatefold dies. Today, you're buying one, you're getting two free. You have got in here a great collection. Let's take a closer look at them. We're starting first of all here with the wonderful look. Here it comes in. You've got there the good luck one that's there for you. Then you've got the Happy New Year. And you've also got the incredible lots of love. That price today, like I said, you're buying one, you're paying for one, and you're getting two for free. $7.99, $14.95, plus 50 bonus points. Jan.
So I've just got a few samples of these to show, just again for some inspiration. We have done demos with these in the past. So I'm not going to demo them this morning because obviously we're getting short on time, but just to give you an idea, if you've not come across a gatefold card before, it's essentially your square card and then we score it so that you've got two equal panels on the front, which are technically the gates that open, which is where it gets its name from. Now these dies are actually an extension of that gate, so they're cut into the piece of card that's left on the edge here. And you've got that little fold back on each side, which creates a really, really nice finish. And then decoration with whatever. I mean, this has got one of the floral sprays from the decoupage pads, but however you want to decorate. And then we've got the love, exactly the same manner. Now, instead of leaving this one as a whole panel, we've cut the gates in, but then we've taken that angle off them just to make a different front on there with the gate opening. And again, exactly the same. You can see how these are like an extension of that piece of card that just score and fold back into place to actually create that wording. So the last one that we had in that collection was look. So again, you know, it doesn't have to be used in that manner. This is just showing, you know, that you can snip the words and actually use them as a topper. It doesn't have to be attached to the gatefold. Again, I'm always looking for things that will do more than one job. So again, you've got the gates that open there, keeping the theme, but rather than extend them off the gates, we've just used this and we've taken it and made it as a topper there, just to add to the front of the card. So different ways of using them. And the last one I think is really, really pretty there. This was one of my favourite paper pads earlier on in the year there. So again, you've just got a smaller version there on the front with your sentiment inside, but a really, really nice way to add, again, just another decoration, makes it a focal point on your card there.
Perfect, a great deal and that brilliant price today. Now we've also got some great album spines and Destiny edges. We're starting first of all with the 8-inch album spine. Again, you're getting the album spine and you're also getting the edges that come with it. 5 different edges there. It's a great price and a great saving. $39.99, $40.95. You're saving yourself 20% plus 50 bonus points. But why? Because we feel generous. This is what you're getting here. A great collection. Now you've got the 8-inch available and you've also got on sale today the 10-inch as well. Again, a great deal. The 10-inch, it also comes with the edges as well, allowing you to create something stunning and wonderful as always. Again, a great deal and a great price. Let me remind you of that price today. It is $54.99 or $59.95 for the 10-inch. Great deal, not complicated at all, is it, Jan?
Honestly, again, there's full instructions with those, but the spine is the piece that we actually wrap around to make the album. So I've just got one that's been done in its entirety here, just to give you an idea of what you can come up with. But the spine is the working part of the the system that allows you to attach the pages in. So this piece here that's done in the black card is what the page is stuck to, and the spine creates the piece that allows you to put these in there. And again, you know, if you have a look on the website, there are other dies available in this collection, but I just think, you know, these are a really, really nice sort of addition if you like scrapbooking, if you like making memory albums, things like that. So that's the 8-inch one, and then literally exactly the same principle. You can go bigger if you wish. You've got the 10-inch one there, and again, just using, you know, cardstocks. It's a great way of using up some of those paper pads that we're all stashing there. Some of these decorative pieces, as I say, are available on the website. We've just got the spines for you today on the show, but you can see again how it wraps round, and then inside it creates the pieces that you're going to stick the pages together with. So this time we've actually popped the page over that little piece that is left there on the spine to create the design there. So again, it's just enabling you to pop this together. You know, you can pop your photos in it, you can pop memorabilia in it, it could be tickets that you've saved from trips. Look, travel one would look lovely with some of the travel papers on, wouldn't it? Yeah. But a really, really nice way. As I say, if you're into scrapbooking and things like that, it's a perfect way to sort of just keep it, immortalise it almost, and keep them there. It's much, much nicer, especially as a crafter or for a crafter, than those plain boring photo albums you just buy, peel a piece of cellophane back, slap your photo in and job done. I would just look, I've got a couple of these that I've made at home that's got photos in, and they make a beautiful, what about a wedding album if you've got somebody getting married in the family? Absolutely beautiful. A great collection. And we've also got a brilliant masterclass coming up over the next few weeks all about scrapbooking, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. Another great design here and another great deal in your winner's circle, the Creator card. There's the Fancy Apron and the Mixed with Love collection. There's 29 elements in both of these sets all together. But first of all, starting with our Mixed with Love. Again, you see it here, this brilliant design, so different, so unique. It's the wonderful mixer. You're getting all the different dyes there to create these wonderful shapes that you can see here, all working together. This wonderful 3D effect here at the bottom is just stunning. That's the Mixed with Love. And you've also got the Fancy Apron. Maybe you've got someone who's into gardening. Maybe, I mean, I always think cards are quite hard for men, or a man-themed card, but gardening, work, craft work, when they work in a workshop, and then it goes with baking, cooking, whatever you've got all the different ideals here, all different things that you can make, plus that wonderful apron. Again, a great deal here for both of these designs, the Mixed with Love and the apron as well. $42.73, $56.41, saving yourself 15%, and that platinum price as well, plus 50 bonus points. Why? Because we're feeling generous here today. Jan, a great little collection. I love the apron. I love these ones, honestly. Again, bit of fun, you know, so if you've got a friend or a family member that's into baking and things like that, you know, what better way? And I also think, I've said this before when we've had these on previously, if you take the bowl element away here, it reminds me of the old sewing machines as well. I think it could very easily be adapted to make it look, you know, do it in black and gold. You've got the old Singer sewing machine there. Yes. So again, if you've got a friend or family member, you know, that's a sewer, I think it could easily be adapted. But I just think they're really, really cute. But again, you know, shaped cards is what they were designed for, but there's nothing to stop you using them on the front of an ordinary card, you know. So again, we've put a 60th on that one, memorabilia again. And then the little aprons are so cute, honestly. So just using the craft card lends itself to making that design, like you said, for a, you know, a gardener or a DIYer. You could even convert it to somebody for barbecuing, things like that. So just using the craft card and inking around the edge there, then you've got all those little tools. You've got all the dice for those to either cut them out of coloured card or cut them out and colour them in. But then also, just by changing the colours and working with the lacy parts in the die, you've got a more feminine style there. So, you know, you've got the bakery items again there. But I just think, you know, Father's Day, Mother's Day, absolutely perfect. And again, anything else in between there, beautiful designs. A great collection, one of my favourites. Anne asks on Facebook, who's the fiend who comes up with these games? I'll tell you his name. It's Adam. He's from Liverpool, and he's always in it. He's got a shaved head and has a weird little goatee beard. If you ever see him, just tell him, right? With cowboy beard, all right, and his little motorbike. Adam is his name. Adam. Just bear that in mind. Right.
Moment over. Right, next we've got a wonderful, brilliant pop-out number cards. They are a great collection. Over 60 elements in here. You've probably seen these and you know how good they are. If you haven't, what a great design they are. We've got all the different numbers, 0 up to 9. They are designed, all the hard work has been done for you. Let me show you here on number 4. It's been designed to pop out for you. You can see it there on the side, how it works there. This is 0 to 4. Then you've also got 5 to 9. Is that a song? No, it's 9 to 5. That's the song. There you are with 5 to 9 as well. All the different numbers, plus as well, some great collections here, some great sets. You've got the pop-out number stamp and die sets that work alongside it. You can see all the different dies down here, and this is what you're creating. Plus, you've got the dies which work alongside with the stamps and the candles, the balloons. A great collection. You're going to use these pretty much every single day, along with all the different sentiments that come with it as well. Again, there's different fonts, different designs, but it's going to be something that you're going to use in here every single time you make a card, I can imagine. Congratulations, best wishes, celebrate, happy birthday. Brilliant collection. £35, $44. This to me is like the base of any crafter, plus those 100 bonus points as well. And that platinum price, it's a great deal. Jan, how many times do you use these stamps and dies?
I just think numbers are something that you're going to use indefinitely, aren't they? It's something, it's worth an investing. Numbers and alphabets, I think, are something that will never ever go out of fashion. They don't follow trends and things like that. Just a nice set of numbers, nice set of alphabets, and you've got everything you need to personalise your cards then. So this one was done sort of for the beginning of the year, nice and simple at the front. But if we have a look inside there, you can see that we're celebrating at the beginning of the year, the beginning of 2021. Nice. And again, really simple to do. There are shows, if you look back on YouTube and check the archives, there are shows showing you how to actually do these. But again, you know, it may be that you've just got a general celebration. So keeping that front reasonably plain, because all the detail there is in the inside. So an 18th birthday there on that one. And again, I've got another happy birthday one just done in different colourways to show you. The little presents at the bottom here are part of the set. And again, that pop-out number. Wow. But it doesn't have to work inside your card. You can actually get them to go so that they're on. If I actually put this one together, you can see we've got this one working on the outside of the card. Along with this one as well, you've got another one here. So, you know, they can work on the inside or on the outside. If I just turn that sideways again, you can see that sort of depth on there. So yeah, really, really versatile and great for personalising. You know, if you've got special birthdays, special anniversaries, things like that, a really good one to invest in. Absolutely, a brilliant design. Next, another great design. I call this kind of like stamping by numbers. It's a Christmas layering and stamp die. There's a collection with over 110 elements. If you've not seen before these, you've not seen this brilliant concept that we've created here, have a closer look at this. This is the wonderful decorate the tree. And you can see here across the bottom, there's different layers. There's layer 1, layer 1 and 2, layer 1, 2 and 3, layer 1, 2, 3 and 4. The stamps have all been designed to work alongside each other, and you layer your stamps starting with the basic tree, then you add the foliage, you add the red baubles and you add the yellow baubles. That comes in there, plus the dies, plus the little basket here at the bottom with the die and the different stamps. It's to make you look like the best crafter you are. We're giving you all the tools. It's you guys which put the finishing touches onto it, and you're going to create something amazing. There's some great designs. You've got the stamp, you've got the decorate the tree. You've also got tis the reason for. Again, look at this, building it up layer by layer. A great idea. Then you've got the festive flurry. You've also got the wonderful decorative garland. I love that. So much on it. Then you've also got the festive wreath. And you've also got the festive foliage. And there's also the beautiful baubles as well. It's a great collection, a great design. Like we said, all the hard work has been done for you. It's a matter of you having fun and getting inky. £52, $69, that wonderful platinum price. Plus, can you believe it, another 100 bonus points. I thought the anniversary week was done. Look at that, a brilliant design. Now, let's get our demo of the show on the road. Jan, let's take a look back at what demos you've created throughout the show. So we just did a couple with the penny sliders this morning. We started out with sailing by there with the little boat in there, and again just sort of the idea that this will actually spin around in that track that we made with the dies there. So that was number 1 with the sailing theme.
Yep.
And then number 2 we used the rainbow there again. So again just open that one up and you've got the little sunshine here that will travel around. It just wants a little bit of work to get it to sort of free up in the space there. So that was number 2. So there's just those 2 to choose from this morning.
Perfect. Get your votes in, or a few moments on there. Jeffrey on Facebook, and I thought I liked Adam. Me too, Jeffrey. Me too. I'm joking. Love the guy, really. Right, we're just showing you those wonderful Christmas layering stamps and dies. Let's see them in action. I gave you a brief explanation, but there's only one person who knows how these work to the best of their ability. Jan, let's take a closer look at these.
Right, so in here then you're going to get a certain amount of metal. So I've actually picked the nativity scene here, the reason for the season, because I really like this one for Christmas cards. So you've actually got the stable here. So when we stamp it up, you've got the means to cut this out and make it a topper if you wish. And then you've got the little trees and the little, I called him a dude on the camel, which made people laugh last time we were doing these. So yeah, and then in there, just to repeat that, you've got a set of layering stamps. So it's actually the stable that's going to layer. We've got a background element here with that gorgeous shape on the side here. And then you've also got, you can see where the dies marry up with the trees, the camel, sentiments in there. So let's have a look at how this works. I'm going to do a couple of bits, cut it out. I've not got a finished card for you, but I just want to show you the method behind it. So I've just taken, to start off with, a piece of stamping card there. And we're going to pop that in our stamping platform. And the first thing I'm going to do is stamp out the stable. Now you'll notice on your packaging it says number 1 and number 2. So it shows you where you're actually going with them. So I'm going to start with the first one. And the key to this is making sure that you've got your work lined up. So again, I'm just going to sort of have a look where I'm at on my board here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it wants to move up slightly. You want to try and get your card as central as possible on the grid. And the stamping platform, the magnetic platform here, is perfect for the job. So I've sort of eyeballing all the way around in my best attempt to get this as straight as possible and central on the grid. And then the next thing we want to do is pick a point on here to work on to keep this central. Now we've left, you'll notice on the stamps, they're cut around the edge, but this corner here, I don't know if we can just pick that up. We pop it on the card for you. You can see we've left the corner piece on here. Okay, so the rest of it's cut around the edge of the stamp, but then you've got a right angle. This is going to be your point of reference.
I see.
To line it up with the next stamp, which is done in the same way. So I'm going to pick a point on here on the grid. So let's just have a little look. We'll go with it into the corner of the crosshair on here. And again, make sure, using the grid lines, make sure it's straight. I'm just going to make sure that that fits on my card. Yeah, we should be okay there. And I'm going to do this background layer in the honey pot. And what I want to create is sort of like a light behind the foreground layer. So I'm going to do the yellow for the background and then do the black over the top of it to create the silhouette. But you'll see a little bit of this layer popping out from behind there. All right, so I'm going to pop that one down, get that ink to transfer onto my cardstock. And then we're going to swap them out and we're going to change it to the next layer. All right, so just ink that again. We've got a little bit there that I've missed with the ink. I've got just grab the pigment inks here just to show you this. So again, a bit more pressure there in the middle where we'd missed, but this is the beauty of having that platform.
Of course.
Allows you to do this and go back in and stamp it in. So just pop that one to one side, and then we're going to take the second one and I'm going to line it up in exactly the same place. So we actually put this into that corner and kept it straight on the grid lines there. So I've done the same thing here so that when we pop this down, I know it's going to be in the right place. And I'm going to take a nice solid black ink there and literally cover this over now with the black. Lots of tapping there to get that ink onto the stamp.
Yeah.
And then when we pop this one over the top, you'll see that there are elements of the yellow that just peep through the design. And that's where you get the layering aspect from. And then if it's not dark enough, I've got a gap in the middle there for some reason that I'm obviously not pressing hard enough there. If you have trouble like this with the pressure in it, just grab something that's got a fairly solid bottom and literally give it a good press there, and you'll find it should add a bit more detail. Just forgive me with the stamp in there because we're rushing a little bit. And then the idea is that you've got the die that will cut this piece out then to actually create you the images, and you're going to get this kind of effect.
It's gorgeous.
You can see that lovely sort of sunset stamp in the background, the camel there, trees. You've even got the little star, and then you've got sentiments in there as well. Okay, so a very quick one there, my apologies, but it just gives you an idea of how those layers work there.
Absolutely, stamping by numbers as I call it. Listen, we are wrapping up here on Play Your Crafts Right, a brilliant start of our day. Myself and Jan are going to be back at 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. East Coast time for our wonderful craft along, so make sure you head to Facebook to see what you're going to need for our craft along. Demo of the show. Number 2 is the winner. Our wonderful rainbow is the winner there, Jan.
I felt the rainbows are always a good
They're always going to win.
do. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you very much, guys.
Absolutely. We'll see you in about an hour and a half. Make sure you check out those baskets. And remember, those Totally Tiffany 12x12 storage bags, they are selling like hotcakes. Limited stock on that half of stock that's already gone. If you're wanting them, they're coming up tonight at 7 p.m. Get ahead of the game. I'll see you in an hour and a half. Goodbye for now.